Yo, what's going on, ladies and gents? Welcome back to another video. It is your boy J-Narc. We've got Derrick Henry, who's now on the Baltimore Ravens, and we're going to see how it looks like in Madden. Derrick Henry repping the number 22. He's a 95 overall, and he's a scheme fit. Perfect for what they were doing this past season with Gus Edwards in that company. But look at this offense, bro. Offensive line might need a little bit of work, but we're not even going to touch that. We're gonna let simulation handle that, see what they think is best. But this is the offense, man. With Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry, it's going to be unstoppable. So we're 6-1. Wow. Offense is ranked 10th. Lamar is 11th, 13th in passing touchdowns. He's 30th in passing yards. And defense is ranked 3rd. So obviously the defense is holding it down. 11 touchdowns, 1 pick for Lamar. He has a 105 passer rating. He's only been sacked 3 times. Derrick Henry has 620 carries, 6 touchdowns. And he's averaging 88 yards per game along with 5.1 yards per carry, along with Lamar Jackson averaging 5.1 yards per carry. So obviously they're broken together. And Derrick Henry is probably top 3 in rushing, which he is when we take a look at it. Yep, he's number 2 behind CMC, who's putting up insane numbers. But nonetheless, we're facing the 2-5 Cardinals, so let's go handle business. We have a 3rd and 8. Look at the squad, bro. Look at the squad. We're gonna see what we can do here. Rashad Bateman picked up a first down and then some. Let's go. We pick up the first down. Lamar had to do a little pass because obviously if I ran 3rd and 8 with Derrick Henry, I don't think that'd be reasonable. But now we get to give it a try. Bro, read options with Lamar and Derrick Henry about to be so annoying in real life, bro. But we'll let Derrick Henry run the rock here. He's a beast. He gets about 3 yards. And Chase Young is on the Cardinals, so that's an interesting pickup for them. But let's run a read option here. Let's see what we can get going. I don't want to run the triple option. I want to run the regular option. So Patrick Cart's to the right. Obviously, he's going to be there. Let's see if the defense bites. They clearly do. No, they do not. No, they do not bite because our guy blocking decides to leave it alone. Decides to not block that guy. So that's great. We pretty much got blindsided right there. We're going to run a bench swap here. If not, Mark Andrews maybe get open. 1-on-1. Mark Andrews, great grab, bro. Now we're in that position. Now we're in that position to punch the ball in with Derrick, man. It's going to be way too easy. Why would we do a toss? Why would we do a toss? Someone tell me. Derrick Henry, punch this bad boy in. It's easy. Let's go. So we are literally just punishing the Cardinals who have a turnover up 28-0. It's obviously going to be a skunk. We ran the ball 35 times. Derrick Henry has 26 carries, 112 yards, and 2 touchdowns. We let the offense hold the ball, and we take the dub. Lamar doesn't have to throw the ball. He literally averaged his average with 155 yards. Kyle Murray threw a pick. Our defense held it down. Lamar had 5 carries, 24 yards, and a touchdown, while Derrick Henry just went off. And Mark Andrews had 5 catches, 83 yards. So he had a big chunk of that, 155 yards. Malik Harrison, Michael Pierce, and Odafe Way all had sacks, and Brandon Stevens had an interception. So this team is goated. So we went 14-3, phenomenal, but we lost to the Steelers 17-10, and we're not the number 1 seed either. Number 1 seed will end up going to the Chiefs. So interesting how that played out, but nonetheless, 14-3 is a really good season. And statistically, Derrick Henry was 2nd in the league, 1,500 yards, 19 touchdowns, tied with Saquon on touchdowns, and probably had the most attempts. CeeDee Lamb had 144 catches, 1,900 yards, and 22 touchdowns. Not only was there one quarterback that threw for over 50 touchdowns, there was 2. Look at the gaps, bro. Patrick Mahomes, 75 completion percentage, 5,300 yards, 50 touchdowns, while Dak Prescott, 78 completion percentage, 5,000 yards, 52 touchdowns, bro. What is this, bro? That's insane. Our offense finished 8th. Lamar didn't really pass the ball too much. He had 22 passing touchdowns. Our defense finished 1st, so best defense in the league. 22 touchdowns, 3 picks for Lamar Jackson. Derrick Henry had a pretty solid year. No fumbles, 19 touchdowns. We love that. And defense, number 1 defense in the league for a reason. And we had 9 sacks from Malik Harrison, but the sacks part wasn't what it is. It's just the playmakers that we have, bro. But what I'm interested to see is the Chiefs and Cowboys, bro. 2 guys who threw for over 50 touchdown passes is absurd. One of the main Patrick Mahomes, 5,300 yards, 50 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. Isaiah Pacheco had 1,000 yards as well. They have Deontay Foreman and Chuba Hubbard as backups. Receiving-wise, 17 touchdowns for Rashee Rice, 1,300 yards. Travis Kelce, 107 catches, 1,300 yards, 12 touchdowns. Then Marquise Brown, bro. He comes to the squad and just adds that other part, bro. Insane, bro. And then Mecole Hardman almost had 1,000 yards, too. Like, that's wild, bro. And then Chris Jones had 18 sacks, bro. Like, this team is absurd. But then we got the Cowboys, who even had more numbers than that. Dak Prescott, 52 touchdown passes, 7 picks, 78 completion percentage, 5,000 yards, they got sacked 14 times. J.K. Dobbins had 1,000 yards. We played them, too. We literally played them. And just look at CD's stats, bro. They actually released Michael Gallup, but 1,900 yards. He averaged 117 yards per game, 144 catches, 22 touchdowns. He just broke, like, every record, I think. Like, that's insane. And then he was 1 yard away from 2,000 yards. That's insane, bro. And Michael Gallup has 17 touchdowns backing him up. So Dak Prescott put the ball in the right spot, obviously. And their defense held it down with 3 guys almost touching 10 sacks, bro. And interceptions was crazy. So this postseason is going to go crazy as well. And Chiefs, man, I do not want to play them, but we have the best defense. So, but first, our test is the Miami Dolphins. Let our offense go down the field. They go up 7-0. Defense gets a stop, of course. Defense gets another stop. Defense make a stop. They do. Interception by Roquan Smith. But our offense isn't able to do much. We give up 3 points. But Lamar and the offense goes down the field, and they score up 14-3. And the score is now 14-10. The offense has the ball. We do nothing with it. We hold on to the ball. We got to get a stop here. Defense make a play, and they do. All right, so we end up taking the W, 14-11. A very tough game, but we end up winning. We end up winning. 1 touchdown, 1 pick for both guys. Similar stats, honestly. And Derrick Henry had 11 carries for 52 yards, so definitely need to run the rock more. Lamar had 16 carries, 74 yards. So a Ravens-esque game, and it all led down to the defense. So we'll take that. So we face the Bills. This should be good. This should be good. Game is tied 7-7. We need the defense to step up, but it's the Buffalo Bills, bro. Those guys are playmakers. But we get another stop. 51 seconds to go down the field. Try to see if they could score. They do not. Lamar Jackson and the offense, they go down the field. They tie the game. Defense gets a stop. We're in the red zone. Looks like an interception that happened. And Josh Allen might have choked away their chances because the Ravens are just not going to stop. They keep scoring. Oh, Josh Allen does score. And offense going down the field. They need to make sure to get something going. And they're going for it on 4th down. And we end up taking the dub 28-21. Tough game. Lamar had to air the ball out, which he did. No touchdown or interception. Josh Allen did throw an interception. Lamar Jackson passed the ball way more often. Derrick Henry, 19 carries, 79 yards, 3 touchdowns. Game changer, of course. No fumbles on the season. Lamar Jackson also had a touchdown as well as he was running the rock. Zay Flowers led the team with 8 catches. He led all players with 8 catches and most yards with 102. So they handle business. So now we're going to the AFC chip. It's probably going to be against Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. And it is the Chiefs, who went 14-3. This should be great. So we're up 3-0 on the Chiefs. And they end up scoring. We got to hopefully hold them. Big 3rd down. We don't get a stop. Oh, God. Oh, we do. We end up getting 3. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens go down the field. They score, tie the game 10-10. Get the ball back to start the second half. 4th down alert. 3rd down alert. Okay, nope. They're going to keep going. They're going to keep going. We're up 17-10. See if we can hold the Chiefs. We cannot, obviously. Big 3rd down. They end up scoring 3 points. We end up scoring a touchdown. They end up scoring a touchdown back. We end up scoring a touchdown back. Tight game, 31-27. They're going for it on 4th down. We end up not. Roquan Smith makes a huge play, bro. And we end up taking it up 31-27 to go to the Super Bowl. Defense stepped up. Lamar had a 59 completion percentage, but threw 3 touchdowns, 2 picks, and still ended up winning. Shout out to the defense, man. Patrick Mahomes had a solid performance. Derrick Henry, 18 carries, 66 yards, 1 touchdown. Lamar Jackson is Lamar Jackson. He actually fumbled as well. Noah Gray led the way with 6 catches, 85 yards, 1 touchdown. But Rashad Bateman, 5 catches, 99 yards, 3 touchdowns. Marquise Brown, the former Raven, got shut down. We love to see that. And Derrick Henry has his chance to win a Super Bowl. Oh, man, the Baltimore Ravens got after the Chiefs, man. Chris Jones got a sack, of course, but, man, their best corners got interceptions. But we ended up winning this game 31-27. Credit to the defense for making plays on both sides of the game, for both players, for both teams. But we are in the Super Bowl. So Derrick Henry is Super Bowl bound in his first year as a Raven. And it's probably going to be against the Cowboys, without a doubt. Probably going to be against the Cowboys. We went from wild card to Super Bowl, so let's see who it's against. It's the Falcons. Wow. So the Falcons, what happened to Dak? Oh, it's the Cowboys. Why did I expect them to do anything, right? Kirk Cousins and the Falcons, though. Cowboys ended up losing to the Falcons in the conference championship. 35-28. So we have Kirk Cousins to worry about. Kirk Cousins or Lamar Jackson, one of them is going to get their first Super Bowl ring. So this should be interesting. We take the ball. We're going down the field. We do not score. It's a 0-0 affair, but Ravens end up scoring a touchdown first. We have the ball back. Probably going to score again, which we do. We get the ball back, and Falcons put up 3 points. We have the ball, third down alert. Oh, man, we're up 21-3. We're up big. If we score here, it's game over. Game over. We scored 28-3. Yeah, it's looking game over, man. Looks like the Ravens defense is shutting things down. 4th and inches. Probably going to go for it. Punching another touchdown. 35-3. What a victory, bro. Kirk Cousins got probably hounded. To have 77 yards, 51 passer rating, he was 8 for 20. Lamar, 18 completed passes, 18 for 21, 227 yards, 85 completion percentage, and 1 touchdown. Derrick Henry, 17 carries, 61 yards. Justice Hill had 14 carries for 21 yards and 3 touchdowns. That's mad weird. And even Melvin Gordon came in the game and had a touchdown. Why do we have so many people run the ball? Melvin Gordon, Keaton Mitchell, Justice Hill, Derrick Henry, everyone touched the rock. Zay Flowers and Mark Andrews both got receptions, so that's pretty nice to see. And defense, Madubuike had 3 sacks. David Ajabo had a sack. Trenton Simpson had a sack. So they turned up. And we win the Super Bowl. Lamar Jackson brings the Lombardi to Baltimore. Obviously, a contract got extended. Why wouldn't we? Oh, I was supposed to look at the recap to see who won. Oh, wait, I could look at it here. Recap. Justin Madubuike wins Super Bowl MVP. Okay. That's fair. They give NFL MVP to Patrick Mahomes, but not Dak, who threw 52 touchdowns. Coach of the Year went to Mike McCarthy. Obviously, CeeDee Lamb got Offensive Player of the Year. Bro went off. And, yeah, that's how things played out. Justin Madubuike and the Ravens defense did their thing, and they got Derrick Henry a Super Bowl ring. What better results could you expect than that?